that's like a whole sickness of itself, where like, how can you convince someone that they're good enough?
Yeah.
You know, because that's what it comes down to.
What do you mean convince them that they're good enough?
Like, that conversation is like, it's greater than just like someone being fat or in shape or whatever. It's like someone feeling like, I'm going to hold myself to this standard that you guys are talking about, the standard of what you hold yourself to, as far as like physicality or just where you're at and what you're focused on and how you're doing it. It's like, I don't think everyone in the world just has that, genuinely.
No. And that's what I talked about on the thing. I was like, they're like, well, not everyone's going to be that. I was like, fantastic. There's winners and there's losers. If you don't, want to rise up, you're a loser, and that's fine. We need you guys. We need losers, right? Because at the end of the day, and that's the other thing too, like everyone thinks that we're equal and we're all the same. No, we're not, bro. That's a bunch of we're not.
Let's go.
Going to the gym every day, making this money, doing what I do, and then I'm going to be equal to your fat. Hell no. There are differences.
Why do you think the idea of like, we should all just, not necessarily that we should all be unequal, or like, why do you think we're trying to make this world such like a playground with bumpers everywhere?
Well, when you lie,
what's the purpose of that?
When you lie, people buy, bro. Like if we sit there and we sell, because here's the thing: if most people are fat and obese, and we want to make money,
selling medicine,
big pharma, of course, has a play in it. But the thing is, if most people are fat, what are we going to do? Are we going to appeal to the people that are fit or the fat people? No, we got to appeal to the fat people and tell them it's okay to be fat. Then we're going to create industries for it. We're going to create plus size modeling. We're going to create big and tall. We're going to create plus size dresses and all this other shit. Like, bro,
weak people are easy to monetize. If they're going to buy into, if they make up some medicine that you need to get during a pandemic, then they're going to be the ones who immediately believe it. They're going to be the ones that go to therapy, take the medication. They are going to always be, they're customers that you can use forever. Like strong people are not easy to control.
We're talking now about like a much different topic, which is like some people just can have it no matter how bad you want them to have it.
Yeah. There's got to be winners and losers. But my thing is, I wasn't really trying to convince those factors like to change, because they're not, bro. When you have that mindset and you're stuck and you're like invested to making fat boy content, you're not going to change. But my thing is for the audience to like see the discrepancy in logic and viewing the world objectively and reality based. Because like these guys just kept making excuses for why they're fat versus I'm saying, no, you need to take accountability. You're in control of every morsel of food that goes into your mouth. And the fact that you're fat is your own problem. And here's the thing. That video, right? It's Jubilee's most viewed video right now.
Most comments.
And it has the most comments of any video. It has like almost 40,000 comments right now, right? And everyone in there is like talking about me. But at least I sparked the conversation. Is it really acceptable to be fat?
Right.
And it's going to make you go one of two ways. You're going to say, damn, this dude's spitting the truth and I am in control of my weight. Or you're going to be a fat say, oh, it's not my fault. It's I don't know. It's my feelings and I'm depressed. Which I had a
Do you think there's a better way to encourage people?
No. It doesn't work.
Shaming is one of the strongest.
Doesn't work. Like saying that it's okay and that it's okay and you're good enough and there's going to be time. They're gonna think, oh well, they're gonna have a mediocre approach to it. Even what you said just now, being fat is not healthy. That's a controversial opinion. A lot of these people a lot of these people in LA will look at Lizzo. Oh, Lizzo's in the gym. She'll post a couple pictures on the treadmill and they'll think that this is something. Oh, she's on stage dancing.
Can I steal a drink from you?
So it's fun. Like you holding that belief that being fat is unhealthy is very, very controversial in this space.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like you can't
you could be fat and have a healthy blood work panel, but for how long is another question.
That's
because at some point the fat on the body's probably going to catch up to you.
Yeah, and that's true. That is true, right? Like because there's a bunch of fat people who say, "Well, I'm fine," and I'm like, "Yeah, but how long can you maintain that? You're 25 years old." And here's the other thing too, and I mentioned this on a Jubilee video. There's a bunch of fat influencers that recently died, like in the past year or two, like big TikTokers, etc. I can't recall their names now, but they like passed away, and they were like, making all these gluttonous videos, eating challenges. They're fat as sitting there saying, "Oh yeah," like trying to like condone it. And the thing is, right, we live in a social media world, so when you have audience and you're able to influence people, and you have that level of power over people, like the last thing you want to do is like lie to them and tell them that it's okay to be fat, right? As much as people want to sit there and say that I'm a misogynist, whatever the may be, at least I tell people objective reality. You're a man. You're only valued if you create resources and you take care of yourself. Like, you're not a female. You can't get by on just being pretty. You need to make money. You need to get in the gym. You need to build your mind, build up your body, and then you will go ahead and be able to walk into the world and command some respect, because that's what it comes down to. Your last name carries weight if you work to create that last name. We got people that are getting bombed right now in Gaza that can't even get access to clean water, that can't eat food or whatever, and we're over here in the United States complaining about, I'm getting cyberbullied. Ugh. Like, it's ridiculous.
But
man.
that's when they relinquish their manhood too, because you said something that's also accurate, that a man is only judged based on what he provides.
Yeah.
That's why they end up changing their genders and saying that I'm gender fluid, is because they know intrinsically that men are only going to be valid based on what they can do. So they give up their status as a man. I am now fluid. I'm this. I'm not even a man anymore. I give up.
Dude, they use these stupid like terms, like, and it's crazy to me because every time I come out to LA, I'm like more bamboozled by the you guys have out here. Like, I went to the bathroom, right? And I see a like doing her makeup. I was like, what the? And there's a urinal right next to her. I'm like, this is weird.
I've
like,
never ever seen that, anything like that.
bro.
I live here. Where the was this at?
This was at their studios, at the Jubilee Studios, and I've seen a couple other bathrooms like this, like all gender bathrooms, and I'm like, this is chaos. Like, we can't even separate bathrooms. Like, bro, I don't want to be taking a piss and shaking one out, like, you know, to get the piss off me or whatever.
And you flick it on a girl,
and then the girl's next to me doing makeup. That's weird. That's weird.
That's really that happened. I mean, I've seen the all gendered bathroom, but like normally it's singular.
Nah, man, it was like there was a urinal in there. There was like a stall and all this other.
Makeup center.
Yeah, dude? I was like, what the.
You get a number?
No, man. I walked out. I didn't go in. I saw her doing the makeup. I had to piss bad too. I just like walked out. I was like, I can't do this. This is weird.
Oh.
You know, and it opens up the door for like a bunch of other weirdness, right? You got like these trainees going into bathrooms. Like, what if there's a kid in there, right?
Yeah.
Like that's my issue with it. So, you know, and these woke liberals like refuse to acknowledge reality. Like, this is like, dude, there's two genders. Like, if you die, let's say you identify as a woman now, whatever, and you're a guy that transferred over. When you die and they pull up your bones, right? They're gonna say that this was a male.
There's like a little bit of wow where it's like, is it really necessary to be that shrewd and that sort of, from, you know, the outside they can be like, he's just mean, he's disrespectful. Is it always that necessary? Because I feel like you can get the same thing done, the point across that you want to get across, without being that sort of.
Fair point.
know?
But this is what I'll say. Just like the girls on the podcast that come on and don't say anything, no one remembers you when you're nice. No one remembers you when you're politically correct. No one remembers you when you just say things in a very stoic manner. It's boring. Doesn't capture attention. People don't care. You need to have some charisma. You got to have some energy. You got to have some fire. You got to be passionate. So to me, I look at it like, I would rather tell someone you're a fat piece of quit the versus, hey man, you're a little overweight. You might want to go ahead and reconsider your food choices. What's more memorable? They're going to go to sleep thinking, damn.
Yeah,
maybe I am a fag.
Or they're going to be like, that guy's a him, and then just go on with their fatness.
You know what's crazy? The one guy that was offended the most, guess what happened after the Jubilee episode?
You probably came up to him.
He went to the gym. He posted a video of him on the treadmill. So like, that's the first step. Like, you need to get pissed off and then you make a change.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're like,
that's fair.
And if you could hate me and get pissed off and go to the gym, I succeeded. I won. Because like, now you're doing
and
what
also
you
they're
going to
win.
Then they're going to win, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Because I look at it like, if I had to like, because there's a reason, think about it. So the military, right?
Think about this.